Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change.
Please help me, Facebook.
I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up, cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad.
The girl put a wig on, dressed up like my mother, and seduced my father while he was drunk.
I don't fucking take smoke, I'm a poker holder, you choking's overdue. Come at me and
there's a hurricane.
Crack your holder too.
Where? Is it in Kentucky?
Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
I've got $20 in my fucking name. Just trying to get by, man. I ain't asking anybody for a damn thing. I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do. So I need some help. I ain't got no work to do. I gotta do something. I think she's got to do this right here. Watch them first.
I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
You remember they said it's supposed to say official in the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official, right? Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo. Kipper, can you hear me? Well, hell. We already having malfunctions going on this morning. Son of a buck. Hang on just a second. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear Kemper? I can't hear Kemper. You there, Kemper? You're muted, brother. Well, he'll be back in just a second. Anyway, I'm Jimbo. Kemper there. We're coming to you live from the stand. We got some breaking news to go over tonight, y'all. I'll be right in there. I'm not actually looking at StreamYard right this minute, but I'll be right there. There's Kemper back, I hope. Welcome back, brother. Can you hear now?
I don't hear Jimbo at all. This sucks. I'll be right back.
Oh, son of a buck. All right. Let's give Kemper just a second here. I'm looking for something I need here. Well, let me jump on over here in the StreamYard while we wait. So I don't want to. All right. Hello, everybody. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all trickling in here. Look, Mr. Scott, Pitbull, Mama, Paisley, Charlie K, Vanna Kim, Love and Grace, Freeside, Kipper's back. Can you hear me, brother?
Hear you now?
You can hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Well, hell yeah. How about them Buckeyes?
Oh, yeah. We whooped up on him, man. It was a good game. It was a slugfest, and then Jack Sawyer, well, he cemented his name in Buckeye lore from here on out after doing that.
Let me tell you something, though. That's what a football game's all about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, a battle of behemoths, and then one decisive thing decides the game in the end. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, well, it was. Let me see. It was 21-14. It had been back and forth, real tight, fourth quarter, and then Texas was about to score again, and Jack swung around from the backside, and
That's it.
he ran at 88 yards, I think it was.
Yeah.
He's not a small dude.
He's probably still running in his mind.
Oh
Ah,
yeah,
let's go,
for
baby.
sure, man.
Hey, Wyndon
Will
Wim,
be the
welcome back to
Irish
the
that we
chat.
play. So
Yeah, that's gonna be a ball game right there now. That's gonna be a ball game.
well, I
Uh,
mean, Notre Dame's head coach. This is, I think, his second season coaching, and he's definitely a Buckeye himself. He played on one of our more recent national championship teams. So
yeah,
there's going to be a little bit of storyline there, just like Jack Sawyer, the guy that forced that fumble. Do you know who his roommate was freshman year?
I do not.
Quinn Ewers, the guy that he stripped the ball from.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because
What a
he was a
small
freshman
world.
at Ohio State. Yep,
Is that not crazy?
yep, it's wild, man.
How
The
this world
storylines
works.
are going to be fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, I'm sure y'all didn't come here to talk football now, even though there's been a lot of good football over the last couple of days. Um, put a one in the chat if you heard about that little nugget up north that went to court and pled guilty. So that's the word coming out. I guess there's a phone call between Redstone and Ernie, and I'm going to try to play that here in a few minutes. Um, I don't know, Kemper. If he does get out time served in February, which is what. Here's the thing: whatever he indicates will have a little bit of truth to it and a whole lot of lies to it. So prepare yourself for whatever we're getting ready to hear. I know I've talked to a couple of ladies who are really, really, really upset that
Yep.
Ernie's cutting a plea deal. But the thing is, he wasn't going to serve life in prison for a stolen van charge.
No, not at all.
Um,
But I don't think he's getting out. Not like that. I
right.
just, I
But
just don't. There's just too much. There's way too much for him to just get out after 6 months. At least in my eyes, there is.
I agree. I agree with you. I'm with you.
Just the simple fact that he literally taunted the police, ran from the police, claimed he had no charges when he knew he absolutely did. And when he got arrested in another state, they held him for Kentucky to come pick him up.
They did.
I don't see that effort going toward a 6 months time served and you get on probation. I don't see that.
I'll see the mean girls putting arrows towards herself, saying they're not the ones who showed up in court. So Ernie apparently says there's a couple mean girls that show up in court. That's absolutely false, y'all.
Yeah.
There was no mean girls in court yesterday. Now, for Ernie to say that means he knows that nobody was in court yesterday.
Well, for them to be pulling that kind of thing, he would have to be going beyond the plea deal and be going to trial. Because
Right.
there's no reason for a plea deal to involve outsiders
Right, that's the reason why I didn't
unless
go.
it's the victim itself.
Yeah,
That's the only way.
yeah, that's the reason why I didn't go up there today is because there wasn't going to be any witnessing or giving anybody a chance to talk. Now, at the sentencing, that might be a little different.
Right.
Um, so I'm going to do what I can do in between now and then, see if I can appear before the judge myself.
Right.
I'm going to try also to get some kind of order on this little nugget. Keep him away from my family. Charlie said he called him twice. Ernie called you today twice, Charlie. See, Ernie's going to try to start recouping now. Now that he thinks he's, he could see
Yeah.
the
He's
light at the
starting
end
to
of
ass
the
kiss
tunnel.
him.
Yeah. Hey, it was all part of my strategy, guys.
I had y'all fooled, didn't I?
Yep.
Y'all even fell for it. Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't
I
fall
can't
for it,
let you
guys.
in on it because then, I would compromise my position. I was undercover with the FBI working in
Right.
jail. It's coming. You all are going to hear some crazy stuff.
Oh shit!
We know like
And
he's
that's the thing. Like he said that he was going to get out and he was going to regain everything he lost that was rightfully his. What the fuck did he have in the first place, man?
yeah. What is
Literally,
rightfully his? That's what I'm asking. What is rightfully his?
like he's never had anything. Like the only thing he was even remotely part of creating was his own son, and you saw how much he didn't have anything to do with him.
Well, I'll tell you what he did create. He created ROC. You know, all these organizations that he's the CEO of, he created them. They don't really exist. He created Predator Hunter Nation. Um, you know, he created all these garbage things. Like he was one of the creators of Special Forces of Liberty. So this, you know, these things he holds in high regard in his own mind are things that he came up with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, he's
Figments of his imagination.
exactly. So you know, the things the judge is going to have to look at is, hey, where's this homeless guy going? He's roamed around the country. Uh, they surely know about the phone calls in and out of the jail, what's been all going on, um, and the threats he's making. They're going to know about the threats he's made from jail before he gets out. Um, you know, and if he's made a threat to you, I suggest you let them know in Madison County that you want to press charges. That's one way to keep this guy off YouTube streets. Listen, um, we can't put in an effort 24/7 to chase him all over Rumble and um, whatever other platform. I know there's a bunch of platforms. I'm really an old man and don't know a whole lot about them, but we can't, you know. But YouTube, we decided to be drug into this and let people know about him, and we're going to stick to that. He's not going to harass people on YouTube. He'll have us breathing down his throat every
Yep.
second play.
Yep.
And if he thought he was bad before, Mister, I have no criminal record. Well, now, sir, you do.
Yeah,
And
see that's
you
the
let
thing. He's going to have court cost, fines, restitution, all kinds of stuff. So there's no way he gets out without being on probation.
yeah,
None.
no, because he's got to have some kind of repercussions if he
Well,
doesn't.
even if he spends 2 years, he's coming out and he's going to be on parole. Like he's not going to be unsupervised once he's released, and he will not be able to maintain the stipulations to his parole or probation, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. What is it, Andrea?
So yeah, um, like you said, he thinks it was bad before. Let him get out. Let him even breathe near somebody.
Let me go find Redstone's video. Uh, Redstone, if you are up and listening, don't strike me, bro. I know
Hold on,
Nicolina shared it.
hold on. I'll send it to you.
You gonna send it to me?
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, brother.
yep, yep.
No, I did not go, Lisa. I didn't go. The threat of the weather was bad. And that's why there's no Mean Girls either. Like, even if there was a Mean Girl that was going to show up and vouch for Ernie, for one thing, Mean Girls didn't have anything to do with him um, stealing or not stealing a van or not showing up for court.
Mm-hmm.
So why would they have any relevance in the court? And if he took a plea deal, they wouldn't need any character witnesses. So it's just
Right.
another made up bunch of bullshit from Ernie.
Right. That's why I said everything that I heard and everything that I've read. It's just another line of Ernie's bullshit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I know some people think my opinion doesn't matter, and that's okay. But personally, I've been on a hot streak with this motherfucker, so I'm just going to go with what I've known for the past 3 years and say he's full of shit and that what he's saying is a lie.
Well, that's the thing is you know he's lying. You just don't know to the extreme of what. But yeah,
Right.
he's definitely lying. Uh, and we've seen most situations where there's very tiny traces amount of truth at all. You know, like the truth part might just be that he went to court.
Right, or he's getting sentenced on the 13th
Yeah,
of February. You know, like those kind of things.
yeah. All right, let's play this video. I'm actually sharing it from Nicolina's page, but I think it's Redstone's video. And but Redstone, Nicolina,
I
thank
know
you
it's the
both.
phone call.
Huh?
I know for a fact that clip is the
This is
phone
the phone
call.
call. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you both anyway for letting us use it, and we have to love y'all for that. And here we go. This is Ernie and Redstone.
Man, being put on the spot like this, it's hard to say exactly how I feel right now. I had a court yesterday,
Hey, Redstone.
just after court, pretty much. I passed out. I was so overwhelmed. All the energy. I didn't have no energy at all, actually, and I didn't get to really let anyone know exactly what had happened. But I do want to thank the ones who helped me and stood by me still, and the ones who's trying to come back and understand. I understand you guys. I understand your positions, and
That right there is putting word out to the Tigers that there aren't any Tigers that are wanting to come back, but he wants you to think it's okay. He wants you to think
Right.
everybody is cool with you coming back. So come on back, guys. That's what he's saying. He's going to forgive you. Daddy Ernie's going to open his arms up and forgive you.
to the two special guests that showed up in court, I love you all. Thank you. I got to meet you.
See the
You
bullshit?
guys,
Yeah, the two special guests who showed up in court, if that's true, were not Mean Girls. It likely was Bandit.
If anybody showed up, bro.
If anybody showed up, it would be, yeah, exactly. If anybody showed up, because he did say two people, it would likely be Bandit and or Beloved Ghost. Those two are the only ones I could see showing up.
even though you come from a different world with being the Mean Girls, you guys really show
He's right.
integrity, and you show that,
Ernie trying to use the word
justice could be
integrity.
done fairly. And thank you for standing up against an evil person. I appreciate that. Much respect. I mean, in this journey, we didn't never think that
Right, Nick. Yeah.
could become friends. And I know you girls travel
Meet and greet.
a great distance
Get it.
to help me. And when the prosecutors and when the
We traveled a great distance to help him. So when I get that DVD on Monday or Tuesday of court, and it shows the court gallery like it showed when me and Kemper and Thelma were sitting right there in the center of the gallery, and it shows that there are no Mean Girls there, what are you going to say then, Ernie? I was gaslighting you? No, we caught you in another lie. You can't tell the truth for nothing, dude.
the Commonwealth offered me 12 years. I'll be to 15 years. They go for 12 years, and then 8 years. And then you all showed up, and you all stepped through and shined. I'm telling you, I'm forever grateful for you. Thanks to you, and thanks to the people who believed in me and made the phone calls and done the things they needed to do. I serve out here in a few months, and I don't have to do the prison time, and I appreciate you. Thank you for.
Ernie, you've actually done 6 months. I don't know what you mean by you don't have to do any time, but you've done 6 months regardless, if you're in there till February.
Yep.
And so, I mean, that's a pretty good sentence.
Comparing.
Right?
Well, I mean, considering he was the guy that was claiming he had no criminal record and that he wasn't going to get caught, that he was a ghost.
Yeah, a little slap on the wrist. Chasing a ghost. Guys are chasing a ghost. And he was really frustrating to some people. That's why I was telling these ladies that are getting so frustrated now. He's going to talk. He's going to try to upset you by saying these things that are untrue. Don't believe it. Unless it's verified on one of our channels that's, legit,
That does verify things, you know.
Yeah, and there are some now. There's some that's going to just run with everything like Mama T. But yeah, if we put it out there, you'll know it's that we've checked it. If we haven't, we'll say that. This is what we're being told. I was looking for a soundbite, and now I can't find it. Oh, here we go.
No, you're going to be in prison. Enjoy prison, Ern. Enjoy prison. Y'all remember that? Put a one in the chat if you remember that. Prison's coming. Prison's coming, Ern. Prison's coming, Ern. You remember that? I laugh at that shit now. These motherfuckers are out here chasing a ghost.
You're chasing the ghost. I'll tell you what, though, that ghost, you know what got him caught was all them damn online stores he's got. What are they called?
I can't remember now.
He's got 2, maybe 3 of them now.
Wow.
Showing me and others that you could be the person that God wanted you to be and stand up and tell the truth.
Really?
And I appreciate you all. And
Right.
Coming from the AIDS-infested fool, he's going to invoke God's name. Like, for real, bro. Ernie needs to go somewhere and stay there.
Yeah.
Bandit, I'm telling you, brother.
Now this is a call between Bandit and Ernie. The Redstone call is later in this live. Later in another live. I'm gonna go up and follow or find it here in a minute. But yeah, he's talking to Bandit here. And this is from Nicolina's live. So I'm gonna speed that up though, because Bandit, that little toothless, ruthless cuck. Let me tell you something, Bandit. You are unimportant, and you want to go to Rumble and call somebody names like Chomo and stuff. Dude, you don't know me. You ain't half the man I am. You'll never be half the man I ever was.
I don't think Bandit wants to be a man.
No.
I just think Bandit wants to be with a man. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, and Ernie is his man. And yeah.
And that speaks volumes.
Yeah, if you don't mind both of you taking the big Tarby while you get, down and dirty, then keep going with it, Bandit. Or did you give it to Ernie? Are you the one that gave him the hib to start with? You want to start that name?
That could be why he's protecting him so much.
Yeah. Start that name calling, but that goes 2 ways, big boy. Yeah, ask your doctor if Big Tarby's for you. Bandito.
I appreciate you for being a messenger. I appreciate you for helping. I appreciate you for the business relationship we have with everything we've done so far. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you exactly what was going on in court because I know I'm on phone calls or for you. I know they'll probably get this, but I don't care. I'm happy. I get to continue my life. I get to have a life now, and I get to build on my future, build my company in the way I want it to be. And
now, there's a question. He's going to build his company, guys, the way he wants it to be, build on his future. Tell me, Kemper, and I'm just brainstorming here, but can you just build a company with no money?
Nope. First of all, you got to be able to provide a product of some type. You have to provide a service or a product.
Right.
And he doesn't have either one. So that's 2 things. He don't have a product or a thing to sell. He doesn't have the money to even get it out there to do it. Like, he's ignorant. This is why every person that messaged me today, because I had a few people message me about it too. Yeah, this is why I don't believe a damn thing this fool says. You hear the bullshit that he's spewing. You can tell with the lack of information for a guy that just came from a court hearing that all this stuff is happening for him. He's lacking a lot of information that most people would be talking about. Lacking a lot of it.
See, yeah, Mom, like, I don't know if Wendy Wim's still in here, but like earlier, she was in here, like, he doesn't ever do any of that stuff. He claims these cricket makers, and he even had Wendy Wim designing. And I've seen some of her stuff. Some of her stuff looks pretty darn cool. But she's designing him, or was designing him, items for him to sell, for him to profit off of. Was he grateful? Probably. He probably milked her a little bit, and was really friendly with her and put that smooth on the way he does. But yeah, Mama buy all the pendants right now. There's Wyndham William. But yeah, I mean, she was helping him out. But Ernie never has anything of his own invested. He never has any of his own money, his own time. It's always somebody else is designing this or somebody else is designing that. And that's
Even Tina
also
and Xander were the ones cutting the stickers and T-shirt decals and everything else. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. And if there's a
Ernie got all the
problem,
money though. Tina said.
that's right. And if there's a problem, well, the problem is with whoever made the product, not with Ernie. That's the way Ernie gets out of it. He just, and that's coming. And I'm sure there's going to be a few that go back over and, I hate that, but, at this point, they really can't say they haven't been told.
It's going to benefit the people. And most importantly, man,
like this bandit is just a flat, straight up idiot. Markel, I sent you a message. Guys, I'm going to run across the bottom of the screen. I'm going to put Markella's Cash App and Margaret's son Cash App. Her daughter-in-law, her son's wife, her son's wife lost their mother or grandmother. I have to look the message here again. But anyway, they have over $3,000 already. They just need some money to help with the funeral expenses. Anything that anybody has, $1 or $2, if you can help them. That would be great. You never know how much, $5 or $10 or even $2 adds up for somebody that it needs to reach a goal. So, and Markella had the house fire. So I'm going to put both of those cash apps and scroll them across the bottom. But you'll see that the rest of the live stream. We'll scroll it. But anyway, I just want to explain why we're putting those up there, and we'll get back to old Skern here.
I'm kind of tearing up right now. I usually don't do that, but you guys were my inspiration. You always have been, and it was just a shock when my lawyer said you got something going on. I never would have thought that enemies would stand up against their leader, I guess, if you want to call her that, and go against the odds.
It's all about Nicolina, huh, Ernie? You never thought those enemies would go against their leader, and then you said her. So, okay. So they drove there for your pretrial conference or your arraignment, right? Markella, do you have PayPal? So if they drove there for your pretrial conference or arraignment, knowing they weren't going to get to testify, and then they were allowed to testify, I'm sure we'll be able to FOIA that, right, Ernie, where they stood up for you? You don't realize that, do you? That we can FOIA that as well. Like, we're absolutely going to see that did not happen in court. You know that, right? You idiot.
Make the trip and beat my case. Beat both cases. Now I can go and I can go home. I can be with my family. I don't have to always look over my shoulder anymore. I'll be a free man.
Well,
Yeah, as far as that looking
be
over your
decided.
shoulder shit goes, you might want to think about that one again, boss.
Yeah, I mean, Benny Keys made your life hell before you ever had a warrant on you. Looking over your shoulder. You don't think we can get there? You don't think we can get to that point if we need to?
Mm-hmm.
Just because we haven't really played dirty don't mean we can't, big boy.
Wow. Even my lawyer said it's rare that a Class C felony gets dropped all the way down to a misdemeanor. And that was because of you girls. You women who stood up for what was right. I love you all. I appreciate it. I'm glad I got to meet you. And I look forward to being friends in the future. And I appreciate you, Bandit Network TV. Thank you all. And much respect, everybody. Thank you, guys.
All right, much respect. Thank you, guys. And that's kind of an oxymoron that he says, right? Margaret said, anyone that helps with funeral expenses, she'll make sure firsthand that Jimbo gets receipts. We appreciate that. Anybody that could help him out. Uh, it's tough losing a loved one. You know, we've all dealt with it a lot here recently, even with our loved ones here at the stand. So we all understand. He was talking to Bandit there, Kim Holmes. Now, I've got a link here. I'm getting ready to go check it out from Nicolina's live. It's towards the end of this live. I'm gonna send it to myself in Messenger so I can pull it up. I can just send it to you, Messenger. Disregard this, Kemper. This is just a.
No, I'm going to pay attention to it. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, sometimes when you leave, you fat finger, and you know. Let's see. And then you get kicked out of studio. Okay, so now I'm gonna mute myself for a second and go look and see if I can find this timestamp. I'll be right back. Give him hell, Kemper. Give him hell.
Give him hell. What are you
it's
doing anyway?
looking for the phone call between Redstone and Ernie.
Oh, I got you.
Be right back.
Okey doke. Yeah, Mom says it's 9 minutes and it's the end. Yeah, I didn't get to hear it. Been doing that work thing all day. But yeah, I don't believe Ernie's going to be just getting out next month, guys. I just don't. To me, it's too much common sense for him to get out. Like, if he got out, it would make no sense whatsoever. So, yeah. I don't believe anything he says anyway. So, yeah. You have to go with the track record of the bum. And he likes to play bullshit a lot. If he does get out, then he will have to look over his shoulder. I can guarantee that. And like Jimbo said, this last little bit wasn't shit. Because we all know, as sure as I'm sitting here, that motherfucker will be on YouTube running that mouth, doing what he's always done. Once he does get out. It's not a matter of if, it's about a matter of when. But that's what he's going to do. Even if it's 10 years from now. What would be on his paperwork, Lisa? Understand.
I am back. I found it, so we'll go to that here in just a second. But now this isn't a FOIA call, so it's a little bit the quality was a little bit. You have to listen. So if you got a headphone in or whatever you're doing, might have to adjust or push up on your ear, whatever. But this is Redstone speaking with Ernie after his court appearance. I think this was today. And this is from Nicolina's live stream 4 hours ago. Sorry I missed that, Nick. I will be on the replay crew after our stream tonight. So.
Global telling. What's up?
That's your favorite thing.
Yeah, I know, right? So what happened yesterday? Tell me all about it.
Well, I mean, it was going really, really bad at first. And it was all damn day long. Court was pretty much.
No kidding.
Just 5 hours.
No.
Like, yeah, it was. I didn't get out there until like 5:30. Like 5 o'clock, 5:30.
Yeah, but then take that long for just yours. It was everybody else.
Right, Ernie. 5 hours for you to no, dude. You listen. You were there, and they went through the whole court case, all the cases until they got to you. Your name begins with an S. Yeah, I don't know if it goes by alphabetical order, docket number, or what, but whatever the reason was, they weren't dealing with you for that long, dipshit. Trust me on that. There ain't no judge gonna sit and argue with you for that long. Yeah, 2 to 5:30 is not 5 hours either. You're right, yeah, Mom. It's 3.5 hours where I come from, or 2.5 hours actually. 3.5, yeah, 3.5 hours. Uh,
He's definitely full of shit.
yeah, well, it's like I said, a little crumb of truth. Yeah, he was in court, but
Yeah, well, that's not bad. That's a normal thing. So what'd you plead to? What'd you take a plea to?
I took a plea. I said, well, let me tell you about it.
Yep.
Station 15 for the max, 10, 5 to 10, and 1 to 5. So I had the Class C. The Class C ended up getting dropped all the way down to a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
And then we got to the Class D in order to get the special deal.
So you notice he's not throwing what misdemeanors he's pleading to, right?
well, that's her specific question.
Right.
What did you plead to?
And he's talking about this class of misdemeanor and this class of felony and blah blah blah. He talks about how it gets pled all the way down to a misdemeanor, but what misdemeanor? That's the
Same
thing.
thing, world. Yeah, I mean he's gaslighting, projecting, deflecting, all those things he does. That's what he's doing. By 2:30 p.m., every court docket is running behind. That's right, KJ3. KJ3 dealt with the process, the legal process, and more serious case, um, and knows exactly what it's about. And yeah, it's you're in that courtroom. Um, Towards the end of the day, the judge is ready to go home. He's trying to squeeze through. He definitely ain't keeping Ernie in there no extra amount of time.
Right. And it wasn't like they had much to discuss and to
Right.
spend 5 hours on or whatever, even 2 hours. It wouldn't last 30 minutes.
Unless the judge was going over his military background and was crying and, telling Ernie what a great man he was.
Thank you for saving us all in Desert Storm.
Yes. Thank you, Ernie.
Your 19 confirmed kills.
Yes. One of those confirmed kills could have been the guy who ended up unaliving us, and we thank you for that. Ernie. We thank you for saving us.
Exactly. The judge called him back up.
Is that what he said?
That's what I'm thinking I heard.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me back it up a few seconds here.
Yeah, because that's what it sounded like to me.
That's exactly what he said. The judge called me back up. Yeah, right.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Even in this situation with a plea deal, he's not going to be talking to the judge. He's going to be talking to the prosecutor because the prosecutor is the ones that offer it to him.
Yep.
And you won't talk to the judge until you are sentenced.
Yep.
When you go and plea, that's what happens. I've done it myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I had 2 silent witnesses that verified some of the audio. And he come back about 15, 20 minutes later when they talking to the deal with the prosecutor. He run in there and he said, look, he said, you can't beat this deal. He said, we dropped the Class C all the way, they dropped the Class C all the way down to misdemeanor. And the Class D remained. But he said it'd be off your record in 3 years.
All the way down to misdemeanor. What misdemeanor?
Right. And you would think if he's going to plead guilty to something that he would know what the fuck he's pleading guilty to.
Right.
You know?
Of course he would. You know,
I mean, honestly, Jimbo, tell me this, okay? Because I know you witnessed it. You and E Square did, okay?
Uh-huh.
When you guys went to Prestonsburg and everything happened that we know happened, how different was the story he was telling everybody on YouTube and in his post compared to what really happened?
Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know what he put on his post, but here's what happened in court. Like, he went in there and he sat over there with me and E Squared and Thelma, and
Worried.
his leg was shaking so bad from, like, we're sitting in like the first row of the gallery, and his leg was shaking so bad that the judge asked, "Does anybody else feel that? Like like a tremor was going on or something?" Uh, and I told Ernie, I said, "Your leg's shaking, dude." And he stopped shaking his leg, but he was scared to death. And then for some reason, Jackie and the guy walked up to the prosecutor at the thing and was like, let's just if he'll leave us alone, we'll just agree to, get this order where we don't have any contact, and that's it. And they pretty much let him off the hook, man. But he wasn't gonna get no big colonel treatment. I know that's what he tried to say. Well, thank you, Colonel. No, not at all. He's like a scared little puppy over there in the corner.
I do remember him claiming that the people was a no-show to court and that all charges were dismissed. And that's not what happened. You know what I mean? And he
Yep.
tried to, he's validated. He's not a criminal, blah, blah, blah. Like that was his whole thing. And he took something that was pretty much what you just said and made it out to be some gloriful thing, like when he sued West Virginia for wrongful imprisonment. This is the kind of stories we've heard over the years from douchebag.
Yep.
So just keep those things in mind when you're listening to this bullshit coming out of his mouth.
I'll be darned.
They gave me time served. They gave me time served and a year on the bail, and then they run it concurrently.
A year on what? Oh, on the bail jumping. Time served and a year on the bail and run them concurrent.
I get out in a couple months.
Uh-huh.
And no probation.
Oh, you'll have probation. Hmm.
How will he not have probation? If he's got restitution, he'll have probation.
Yeah. You're under bond conditions, and you have to follow those conditions until you have either paid your fines, paid your court costs, both of those, any restitution that's owed. Yeah, you have to take care of that shit. And believe me, they will keep you in the system until they get their money.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why it's there.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to admit it, but that's why it's there.
Yeah, and he's
Instead of people
acting
running
like they're
around
going.
buying drugs with their money, they're having to give it to the man.
Yeah, and they can't take it out of what he's paid because he ain't paid nothing. He don't have no bond. They can't take it out of his bond and say, well, you can be on probation until your bond.
Well, that's the thing. He never had any bond posted after he forfeited the original bond.
Exactly.
He's never been bonded out again. So that money, I doubt it's going to be used
I doubt
to
it
help
too.
pay his fines and court costs and stuff. I don't think it's going to be like that.
Yep.
If it does, it don't make no sense. Just saying.
Redstone said he told me a couple of days ago Kentucky owes him $158,000 for false imprisonment. And then, yeah, Mom, you are 100% correct. If he pleads guilty, there is no false imprisonment because he waives his rights.
Mm-hmm.
And he waives his rights and he admits guilt.
False imprisonment.
Yep.
Yeah, the guys that just let that go to show you what's really going on with this dude and what really is true.
That's the thing that needs to be pointed out to the judge and prosecutor between now and sentencing day too. He's already claiming that the state owes him money for false imprisonment.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't. No, they don't, Ernie. They don't owe you shit. If you plead guilty, you have not been falsely imprisoned.
But he's not been falsely imprisoned anyway.
No, but if he pleads guilty, he's telling them that. He's saying, "Hey,
Right.
I'm guilty." You know, you
But
can't.
he did the same thing in West Virginia.
Yeah,
He's trying to make it look like he's the saint and he's been wrongfully charged and accused and held, and that's not what happened.
yeah. The thing that's made him as popular or as unpopular is what he is now. Social media wasn't around back then, but it'll follow you now, Ernie. You won't be able to do it the way you did it back in West Virginia days, where you make these claims. They will follow you. There will be FOIAs. You will be proved a liar every time you speak. You're worthless. Here's what you need to do: go get a job, salvage some time you have left with your son, and stay the fuck off social media and leave people alone. You ain't never going to be rich. You ain't never going to have no company. You don't have any education. Go get a job and work. Earn a fucking living, you loser.
Yeah. Well, you're locked out, I guess.
Yeah, I'll check out. Now, if I go back next month, when I go back next month for final sentencing, if I want to do probation, I can do probation to get out that day.
Oh,
If they allow it.
When he goes back for final sentencing, he can take probation and get out that day, which means he still may do that. And if he's on probation, he's screwed. Now, according to him, if he goes and doesn't have probation, then he's not getting out that day. He said a couple of months. He didn't say February. That's just his sentencing date. So he may yet do some more months, like you said, Kemper.
I think he's going to do more time than 6.
You think he'll do more than 6?
Yeah.
I know, so, and I'm supposed to serve it out, so.
so
They were going to finish with everything.
you don't know what. The sentencing's in February, right? The 13th? Your sentencing is February 13th. Yeah.
Well, you know Ernie wants to be in there on the 14th, right? You know his Valentine's going to want him there for the February the 14th.
This is true.
Well, you're locked out. What's all that noise? What are you partying?
Just having a big get together. Everybody, Johnny beat his murder charge. His lawyer called it. Everything was dismissed. We're just having a good time right now. Lost my stuff yesterday. Goes in with it. And we're just having a good time right now.
Sounds like they're at a, sounds like you're at a bar. That's what it sounds like.
Margaret knows a little bit about the court system in Kentucky and southeast Kentucky, south central Kentucky. She says if he goes back February 13th, I bet he gets at least 8 months or more. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking, probably 9 months. If it's anything close to what he's saying, I'm thinking they may make him serve 9 months, give him time served, and then conditional releases. I don't see him getting out on condition-free releases with, jumping bail and all the stuff that's the hoopla
Right.
surrounded him.
I mean, for the love of God, they went to another state, picked his ass up, and it wasn't just an hour drive, a 2-hour drive. Okay? They went to another state, picked him up, and transported him back. Think about that. Just think about that. If you have any questions on that, he's going to get out February 13th or whatever, think on those things. And then ask again, is he really just going to get out?
Yeah.
Because I don't think so.
Mom, in Kentucky on probation. Believe me, I know. Thelma is on probation. If he's on monthly supervision, which he should be, for at least the first several months, then he would have to be, available for random drug tests, and he would have to take a drug test every time he reported to his supervisor. And then if he gets on once every 3 months, then he'll still have to do the random, but they don't test him every time he comes in. They would test him every so often. So, but all states are different. So, but yeah, he would have to take some drug test.
Background. We was out shopping and everything a while ago at Big Boy. It's all right. He beat the death penalty, so it was good.
Wow.
He been fighting for like 48 months.
Wow.
And his lawyer called and said, everything, the murder charge is dismissed and whatever. Wow. Crazy here. Once I got my books.
Yeah, so Creative Kim messaged me, said that he went from 12 years to a misdemeanor. Yeah.
I tried to call you like 3 or 4 times to let you know what was going on. And,
Yeah,
I called.
I wasn't awake last night. I see you called. I was sleeping. I'm old, man. I fall asleep early.
Oh, well, I called my mom and my sisters and let them know what all happened. And
Yep.
trying to get somebody let people know what happened and everything. And
I see Redstone in Nicolina's chat over there says, I had to throw in a couple of Renee's wows. Oh.
literally, I was getting ready to make another phone call and I fell asleep. I passed out actually. Then woke up this morning for breakfast. I don't even know. So much stress was off on me.
Yeah.
That was awesome. But,
That's normal.
yeah. And yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, the witnesses, they drove, one drove 5 hours, one drove 8 hours, and I don't know. I can't say no much about that. I don't even know.
Right, John.
I didn't even know what's happening. But my damn lawyer is good. I'll tell you right now. The lawyer is a fucking man.
Redstone. Wow, you are that man. He sure was, even when he was just 11.
Who was the witnesses? Who'd you have for witnesses that drove
He's
it?
surprised. Huh?
Who drove there for a witness, to be your witness?
Do you know who drove there for a witness?
Who? Tell me.
Oh my God. I ain't gonna make no name. It'll come out.
You reckon Ernie knows that there's a snowstorm outside? You reckon the little Aid Nugget knows that nobody's traveling across the United States in this weather to show support for somebody that, well, Ernie, even your closest butt suckers like Mama T would have never even done that.
Really?
I did. She was smart.
Why can't I know?
You'll find out. I ain't gonna
Did you?
dirty loud.
Well, did you at least? What? It's not my people.
It's your people.
Hey. Oh,
It's mean girls. It's mean girls.
oh, horse feathers. It is not Mean Girls.
Okay, you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
I'll
How much you want to bet?
I'll bet the farm. Well,
You lost the last bet.
yeah,
You lost the last bet.
I haven't lost anything yet. I'm the one sitting home. I'm sitting home. You're in jail. I haven't lost anything yet. So.
Mic drop, bitch. That was a mic drop moment. Redstone said, I'm sitting at home. I'm not the one sitting in jail. I haven't lost anything.
Yep.
That's a dunk in your face, Skern dog. Good for you, Redstone. Tell him like it is. He told me a couple nights ago it was 28 in his cell and his buddies were huddled under blankets. He hung up when I asked if they were doing anything inappropriate. Hey,
Of course they were.
you damn right. They're all snuggling up, got the body heat going. Boys.
Little diddly do,
Yeah. Ernie, he's going to go out of this world lying. I guarantee you, if he has anything to do with what's on his tombstone, it'll have a damn lie on it.
Well, just
Yeah,
the
he
name
does.
Ernie Shell represents lie anyway. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you got a point.
Yeah, he does walk right into it. You're right.
hold on here, buckwheat.
Buckwheat.
Buckwheat. She called him buckwheat. I missed it.
Why can't,
Had to back it up.
why can't I know? Did you, well, did you at least, what? It's not my people. Oh, horse feathers. It is not Mean Girls. I'll bet the farm. Well, you lost the last bet. Yeah. You lost the last bet. I haven't lost anything yet. I'm the one sitting home. I'm sitting home. You're in jail. I haven't lost anything yet. So hold on here, buckwheat.
Buckwheat.
Don't get it. I need to know. What the heck?
That's funny.
I need to know if you. I need to know if you dazzled.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this is the thing I used to do to Ernie when we were friends for 20 years. Like you can see the intelligence level difference between Redstone and Ernie. Redstone is absolutely laughing at him, making fun of every word he says, knowing he's a liar. And he doesn't even realize she's poking fun at him. Like, because he thinks everybody believes his lies the way he does.
Well, it's sort of like the table at the Cracker Barrel with Diamond Dallas Page and those other wrestlers. They were fucking with him and poking fun at the same time, making fun of him to his face. You saw how he did.
Yep. Here, son, use this one. Bring it back to me when you get done. I'm ordering something. All right. Get back on the old Skern.
Your military records. I need to know if you dazzled the court and the judge with your military records. Dazzled them. Dazzled them. Impressed them. Oh, really?
Ernie laughs and he's all confident like he's in control. You have to see him in court. His demeanor, like sweat and scared. Yeah, I'll be there next time no matter what. If I'm breathing and able to make it, I'll be there. His confidence on the phone when he has no repercussions is way different than when he's in person.
I might be a little bit behind you guys, but that part about him and his restitution, if he chooses jail and they are a pay-in jail, and that's probably what he might be saying, and I'm not.
And he gets so much dollars a day for being in there.
Yeah, so if he's saying I'm not getting out in a couple of months, and when I'm out, it could be the fact that Richmond is a pay-in jail. Not all of them are, but if they're a pay-in jail, you can pay your restitution by doing time in jail.
If he doesn't have a job, they may keep him in there and give him credit for X amount of dollars towards his restitution every day he's in there.
And then if he does that,
it won't take care of the entire restitution, though.
Oh
no,
I don't think.
If he wants to stay there, it can. You can make up to $80 to $100 a day in jail.
Ernie won't.
I know in Barberville, those guys were doing, and each day.
Well, weren't they going out working on?
No, they were just sitting. It's $80 a day to sit. Sure was. I was sitting in there when they did it with the jailer, because she's like, if you stay to die, because that one was in there and he owed $125, and he'd already done a part of a day in Laurel County, which don't pay that much. But if he had just stayed to midnight at Barberville, then that $125 fine was going to be paid.
Yeah, and did he stay?
Yeah, he stayed. He stayed to midnight where he wouldn't be on probation and he wouldn't have a fee. And sometimes, I know.
Yeah, Mom said, don't give up all the secrets, Miss Thelma.
I'm just saying, though, because he keeps saying, I won't be on probation. Well, if you stay and do time.
You're thinking he thinks they're going to let him work it out.
Yeah, I'm thinking that he's going to work out time.
I'm sure that's part of one of the deals that's on the table.
Because he keeps saying I've got a couple more months in here.
I don't think he's actually settled on a deal yet because he can't tell you what charge he's settling on.
Yeah. And that don't make sense either. But I'm just saying about the restitution.
They would absolutely tell you, hey, you're pleading down to this. Last time he pled, when he was charged with meth, he pled to disorderly.
Yeah.
And that way he can, everybody, I wasn't on meth. I was a disorderly charge. Yeah. No, sir. It was a meth charge. You pleaded down.
He played the word game.
Where he owes restitution and not be on probation and walk out clear, he can do time and do that.
Okay.
I know he can do that. If the jail pays, you got to find a paying jail.
Your people is the cause of everything, okay? The audio is Nicolina. The audio of her saying she's this and that is not her. All that was verified. Everything worked out the right way.
Oh boy.
The prosecution see that they couldn't. The prosecution see what was going on. It was all a bullshit thing.
The prosecution saw what was going on. It was all a bullshit thing. Really? Ernie, where's this proof that you're innocent? You said you got it. You said you're going to get out and prove that you're innocent. Why don't you prove it now?
Yeah.
Since you've got all these extra court hearings going on, these special privileges in the court that nobody else seems to ever get, but here you are getting them. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. That dude, he said you can do the fines that way, but jail ain't paying restitution. Ernie will owe for the damages out of his own pocket. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's gonna owe for whatever it was on that van. He definitely
it was $500. They maxed it out on it.
Huh?
They maxed it out on whatever that charge was at $500. I think it could have been more, but they didn't seek any further damages. They estimated 500 left at that.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Do what? You stole the van. You stole the van. Nicolina had nothing to do with you stealing the van.
And that's the thing, Ern. Nobody from inside the inner web anywhere made you steal that van, son. Nobody. As bad as you want it to be, as bad as you want somebody to have taken over your brain chip, it didn't happen, son.
Yeah.
You flipped out on drugs or whatever you flipped out on, and you failed to return the man's van. And then you lied to the police officer about being carjacked. Not once, not twice, 3 times. That's on you, Ernie. Nicolina, Jimbo, Kemper, Benny Keys, Rap, nobody has done any of that stuff to you.
Well, the simple fact, he didn't show up for those charges, which created another issue altogether. He could have showed up and he'd have one less felony charge. But he doesn't. And he didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell
he
Ernie
played the game and blamed everybody, you know?
Yeah. That you can tell Ernie's spirits are up in jail. Like he's there with
the sausage fest.
Yeah.
He's happy as a queer in a hot dog factory, man. Are you kidding me?
That's exactly what's going on with him.
Like, yeah, he's loving it.
Yeah, he is.
Nicolina had nothing to do with it.
She's the one who called Richmond police and said I was up to heinous activities. Yes, she is.
That is such shit.
Every time Redstone goes to say something, Ernie starts going over, like talking over you.
Right.
Redstone, when she starts saying Nicolina didn't do this or didn't do that, he starts talking over her. Because he knows he's wrong and he has to control the conversation. Narcissism.
Yep, Redstone. Yep, that's exactly why I booted his ass when he was over here before.
Yep.
He tries to talk up over you and basically try to belittle you and get you backed into a corner.
Yeah.
Well, I know for a fact that Redstone and myself, we're not the two people that is going to accept that approach.
No.
Oh, Lordy. She does.
I know. Okay. All right. Everybody celebrate. I don't want to argue. All right. Well, go celebrate because I know the truth anyway. So.
Yeah. Ernie did that Jesse Smollett or whatever. What was that actor's name?
Smollett.
Smollett.
Yeah. The one that beat him. The
That's
one that had
exactly
the
what Ernie
man
did
beat him
3
up.
times. He
Yeah.
pulled a Jesse Smollett.
Yeah.
In the courtroom yesterday. What's the truth? I know the truth. I'm going to get it all public. What happened? Okay, what happened? What happened? We'll know on February 13th at 1:30 in the afternoon, 14:30 hours, buddy. Be there.
You what, Scott?
Wow.
Well, Ern gets dominated by every single person that he comes encounters that has any intelligence. And Redstone is not a fair fight. She's way too smart for Ernie. As a matter of fact, you want to pick a fight you can actually win, Ernie? You might want to argue with Mama T or Lori. They're down there on your level. They believed in you,
Right.
all those times, all those years. That's who you need to pick a fight with. Redstone, nah, she's out of your league, bro.
She'll
Mean
fuck your
Girls,
shit up.
your league. The Stand, out of your league. We always have been.
Yeah. We've always owned your little bitch ass.
Yep.
Just like we do now. And it's funny because Ernie tries to talk like the guy that's going to jerk somebody out of their house and beat the shit out of them and, all these statements that he makes. But yet, nobody has ever seen him beat the shit out of anybody.
Right.
Not once. Not one single time. And he's
Redstone
going
said
to
he
sit
knows
here and
I've
trying to
never.
intimidate people by talking over them. Like Redstone is one of the worst people to try that shit with.
Yeah.
I've never done it, but I'm not stupid either.
Listen, Redstone is not a cold-hearted, hate-filled person.
No.
We didn't get along. And as far as I know, her and Ernie didn't get along. But one of those highway runs, and I could tell him I took my phone, I believe. Or Hunter took it. Anyway, one of those highway runs, Redstone actually called me. I was asleep and left a voicemail. Hey, you need to check on Ernie. Like, there's something really wrong with him. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, and there was. Like, he was having a bad episode. It might have been the one where he got tased. But
It was either that one or the one where he was outside the hospital doing his little live stream after he got out.
yeah,
Yeah.
is that Louisville?
I think it might be. It was one of those two.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a couple in a row there. We're not, within a week or so, and it was in that area, I think. Yeah, but he's, like she's never been vindictive really towards him. Just people are tired of his shit, and these people like Bandit who says, "Oh, YouTube's not dead, son." People have real jobs. It's wintertime. It's the bills are up. It's electricity's crazy. It's Kemper is working extra. We got a lot of things going on, plans, goals. Don't worry, Bandit. We'll be back running 4, 5, 6 nights a week soon enough. Don't worry. We ain't leaving because Ernie's not around.
Yeah, not by any means is anything dead, though.
No.
That's funny to even insinuate. Coming from a guy, like I said yesterday, that holds maybe 15 or 20 at the most in the live stream. Probably still struggling to get 100 views on most of his shit.
Yep. Redstone,
But,
I tell him all the time my issues with stolen valor.
oh yeah, sure was. And I mean, I remember when I first met you, you were part of the crew. Like, there was a good 20, 25 of you that rolled up on the scene when Ernie tried that bullshit search for Summer at the racetrack. And Redstone was one of the people that I seen and messaged about Ernie with everything that I had on him.
Yeah.
There was quite a few people that I did that with. And a lot of those people stayed.
Mm-hmm.
But, it was stalking and gang stalking and, harassment and bullying and all this other shit, when in reality, he just pissed off a lot of people all at the same time. He absolutely did. And those people were the wrong ones.
Yeah.
He found out real quick. This ain't the mask making community. This ain't, hey, we're going to play make believe bounty hunter. No, this ain't none of that shit. We deal in reality. Ernie, he wasn't about the reality. And Ernie found out. Look where he's at.
Yep.
Look where he's going to be for a while. He's going to be in and out, if anything. Trust me on that.
Yep.
That's going to be fun to watch.
When I was a kid, you're not a violent.
All right. That dude said he can't accept the fact that he's no longer relevant, and that's going to be worse for Ernie than a big long jail sentence. If Ernie could be in jail and be relevant all the time and be some kind of cult leader that he thinks he is, or I guess he is or was, he would do that. I believe it. But him not being relevant, not having any blind following like he has had in the past, that's going to be a worse sentence on him than being in prison. Trust me. And it's up to us, like don't fall for the guy's crap, man. Don't let him, remind yourself, hey, did I ever get that T-shirt? Hey, did I ever see that T-shirt? You know, medallion, money that he promised, anything. Yeah, he it's right, Nana Kim. He can't comply. He won't be able to. Tiger finally got his stripes pulled. That's right. Brad told his buddies he had HIV. Did he really? I guess in jail, yeah. In med cell in that call there. But the guy's in a med cell too, though. Cowgirl Hart, it looks like he's going to take a plea on February 13th for final sentencing, yes. Of course, I don't think he's settled in, like I said, because he can't tell you what the sentence is.
He would be quoting that. We know Ernie well enough that if he knows what he's pleading guilty to, well, he'd be quoting it. He's going to quote and say anything that's going to make him sound smarter.
Yep.
That's what he's going to do.
Live
That's
thankful.
why he's talking about this
read.
class of misdemeanor and this class of felony and all this other shit. That's just him blowing smoke.
Yeah. Live thankful. Debo, I think, would have to try to charge him again because she didn't make it to court, and even though it was due to the natural disaster or whatever, the hurricane, I think she would be the one who would be responsible for getting in touch with the court and saying this is why I didn't make it, and to re-up. And honestly, I don't know that Debo would do well in court. She might have some strings to pull down there or whatever, but I think Debo's a liar. Now, did some of that stuff happen? I'm sure it did. Some of the stuff, no, I don't. Her stories don't make sense. Some of them
She's
don't.
too much of a conspiracy theorist to be taken serious.
Yeah.
And when I say conspiracy theorist, I'll say this. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Pretty much through and through. And she's off the deep end. Like, she's in flat earther territory. Just saying. So, yeah, credibility? No, ain't nobody trying to hear her.
Kim, I think she said she got tested, but I don't think it would show up yet.
I think it's like 7 years.
Let me show y'all something. Looky here, looky here. Little bundle of loveness. Little bundle of loveness.
It was trying to escape.
Little Rottweiler baby. Yeah. Anybody need a Rottweiler?
Little cutie.
Any little Rottweiler?
I'll need one whenever I get my van.
Hell yeah, you will. You definitely will.
They call my Bella the pig around here.
Oh, his little belly's so warm.
He's been sleeping on a heating pad.
I might let him smooth up, sleep me night. Yeah. You want to sleep me night, buddy? You have to tell Tyler and Bandit scoot over.
I'll leave y'all be. I'm going to go here and listen to the show.
Got me little puppy lover. All right. Always good to have a little cuteness going on. That was all the phone calls. I believe we have a couple of new videos from BGE, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Almost positive.
Yeah, there's 2 new ones. I want to say they're pretty long, too.
Are they?
Yep.
Well, let's don't commit until
They're
we
worth
see.
watching. I'm just telling you ahead of time. I think one's like maybe 8 or 10 minutes, and the other one I want to say is close to 20.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong on that first one, though. I half glanced whenever I went to go listen to it.
Yeah, there's one of them here that's like you said, 8:57, and then let me see the. I'm gonna pull them both up. We'll see. We'll watch the first one for sure and see what is 21. All right, so first one we're gonna watch is called Ernie. Ernie finally figures out he isn't so important. Thank you, Behind Green Eyes. If they were letting him out, he cost them for those hearings. Yeah, they would. That dude.
I need you to call 615. Okay, the guy's name is Chris.
Again, yeah, Mom. And Behind Green Eyes also does a great job of it. But this is, I think she's clipping from Yeah Mom's video here. Great job on redacting the phone numbers and the information to keep all this completely legal and within the terms of service. Thank you for taking so much time and effort to make sure that we were able to see these without them being taken down.
Severe. Okay. Tell him that I want to call him. It ain't gonna cost him nothing to accept the call. I need to talk to him. Ernie Shell. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna call you back here in a few minutes.
Yeah, okay. I'll call. Listen, what if you don't answer? Leave a voicemail?
Yeah, but just keep calling. Call twice if you have to. Just see the answer.
Okay, call twice before I leave a voicemail?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just keep calling a few times, not aggravate the fuck out of him, but I'll call a few times.
Okay,
Then I'll
got
leave a voicemail.
Okay,
good. Bye.
Facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hey,
Hey, what's
Well,
up?
let me tell you. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I called, and he answered the phone, and the way I presented myself is I gave him my name because I figured that's the best way to handle a fellow like him. I gave him my name, and I said I'm calling on behalf, and then I said your name, and he said I don't know you. He said, and I don't want any I can't remember what the word he used. I'm not affiliated with any of that or. And I said, no, sir, you're not. You don't understand. I said, he asked me to call you and click. He hung up. And I'm like, okay.
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 That's fine.
So I gave him my name. I told him why I was calling, and he said he didn't have no affiliate. And I said, no, sir, I understand you don't. What I was thought he might be thinking that I was some news. You know, you never know. So I was trying to tell him, no, sir, I understand. Man, that was fast. That I understand that you're no affiliated. You're not affiliated with him, but he asked me to call you. And I mean, he hung the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I didn't try to call him back, but after
Hung the fuck
he
up.
has my number there, and he asked my name, and he has my name, and he knows why I called. I was able to get that much out, and I tried. I was friendly to him. I didn't come across. I said, "Hello, sir. Is this?" And I asked him, "Was that his name?" He said, "Yeah," kind of timid, yeah, standoffish. You can tell when somebody's leery of people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's definitely where he found it.
That's okay.
Well, I know I heard a fella say the other night on the internet about things like this when they happen, that you not have 80, 100 friends, people like that. What you actually somebody said it the night before you said it, that you'll find out who your friends are.
You always do.
And these kind of times like this is when you'll understand.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what
I can't believe it.
John Howe, I absolutely did not know what that rainbow jockstrap was. She said ball gag, I don't know, ball gag, rainbow jockstrap, whatever it was freaky and it came from a freak store according to Debo. So Ernie's R to the A to the P to the E kid, what she called it, which is another reason why I think she's kind of full of shit. I mean, it might be a kink bag, but I don't think it's that kind of kid. Like that's
Not at all.
I've heard of that.
No. And Ernie's had multiple, so we know what it is. He's got a fetish.
He likes the rubber dongs.
Yep.
Well, just don't let it get you down.
And the real
just
ones.
go work your way on through this. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's yet to come. I wish I could say it ain't nothing gonna come. I don't know. Well, I know he's checking on you, but I mean, I'm not the only one, right?
No, I mean, I've been talking. I talked to Beloved Ghost. I talked to, but she won't answer the calls no more. So Charlie, and
Charlie's off the list now.
And Tiger Mama. That's it, pretty much.
My God.
So you talked to Beloved Ghost and Tiger Mama, and don't forget the two mean girls, Ernie. Now, why don't he never mention the mean girls to nobody else? Why aren't there never any mean girls messaging him? Did they just show up out of the blue and help him? Nah, we know better.
Yeah,
my sister.
bullshit.
Yeah, he ain't got no damn mean girls. Like we done. If you wanted us to believe that you thought we would see your FOIA, then that's one thing. But you actually said nobody can get this FOIA; it's blocked. So you were under some kind of impression that nobody could get it, and then, but you don't talk to these mysterious mean girls on this. Nah, you're a liar.
Yeah. And what you probably ain't reached out to up yonder, so up north, have you? Way up north there.
Hey, Donna and Austin.
You ain't reached out to Maggie. You ain't reached out.
Oh, no, I don't know her number.
I don't either. I give it to you. I showed on. I never knew it.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know though. I just don't know.
I wouldn't think she would ever do that. Like, I don't have her number. I can't remember her number.
Wouldn't do you what way, Ernie? Wouldn't move on from a lying narcissist idiot that forced his way into her life and under false pretenses, pretending to be something he's not? You wouldn't think she would ever come to her senses? Go back to the people that she can have a conversation with? Like, what's she going to have a conversation with, Ernie? She's got a education with an MD. Like, you dropped out of high school and tried to go get your GED through the military and then didn't even finish your military. What the relationship was built on a lie to begin with. She's probably embarrassed by ever associating with you, period. My thoughts.
Whose number, Debbie?
MAGA.
No, and I never had it. You never gave it to me, and I wished you had it that morning when you was in Tampa running around, because I would have tried to call her. I didn't know who to call, what to do.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. You're sure I didn't give you her number on your messenger?
I'm sure you never gave me her number. I need to have one of those, because I just can't imagine. I mean, you're only on the thing that says you're just, it was a bench warrant or whatever it started out. I guess it all.
Almost said she said bitch warrant. You know, like an Ernie bitch warrant.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, might have been a bitch warrant.
Must have got different or something. I don't know. I still don't really know. Maybe I could go on Vine and see.
It started off with the van charge.
Right.
Yeah. That's what it is. Unlawful disposition of property or whatever it is.
Right.
Unlawful disposition of property or whatever it was because you disregarded a man's valued van that you could never afford to have, that's worth at least $10,000 up to $60,000, and you just left it. Claimed you were carjacked. Destroyed it.
He doesn't know what he's going to be pleading to, right?
Right.
But he knows this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it got like this.
And it's got a bench warrant after that.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Well, it's fixed to hang me up. I'll help you out when I can a little more, okay?
Well, I appreciate you. Just be safe, okay?
Well, and listen, try to let me know when you can.
I will. Be safe.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Me too, Charlie.
Okay.
Well, I do want to say that they were that bandit give them hell about like calling the prosecutors there, and he said it's a Commonwealth state. You better have proof when you call up here making accusations, and you think they're going to care about? Well, he got my $15 for a t-shirt. You know, you gave it to him. It's just legal law. And he said, and all you people, y'all said when he was in jail, y'all agreed it, but they're not. They're calling the prosecutor. They're interfering in your case. You need to tell your lawyer that. And there's plenty.
First of all, I know this lady is supposedly moved on from Ernie, and I'm glad she has. For anybody who really believes that calling to provide evidence is interfering in a case, you're mistaken. Now, if somebody was providing false evidence or opinions, that's different. When you provide cold, hard facts of Ernie saying the things he said, doing the things he's done, that's not interfering. That's doing your civic duty.
Hey, El Kennedy.
Going on, El Kennedy?
Your proof out here, I'm gathering up to show that that's happening.
Well, I mean, when I find my lawyer out, y'all be able to know who my lawyer is. Y'all can give all that to her.
Yeah, when you let me know.
Right, KJ3.
You'll just have to tell me. I just got so worried today about where myself in the front.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's weeks and
I know.
and I'll know more about what's going on and everything.
But look, I am going to make sure you got plenty of damn minutes on there for the first time. I mean, is it the third? I got to get back and look at that. You can call when you get out of court.
I'm just limiting my phone calls, so I got to do this.
Okay. Well, now you got a good
land out.
Yeah.
Did you make anything on Cash App?
No, nobody did. But when I told her I was worried
about
you,
that the way he asked that question is almost exactly how he asked Brad. Are you bisexual?
Yeah, the awkward, how do I ask this type.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
That's funny.
Let me see here now. I believe you were requesting that, weren't you? Uh, I gotta do something about this. Get these in some kind of better order. Shit, done missed it. Done missed it.
And she went on this morning and went ahead and
When did you last check it?
just think them 20. Well, let me check it now because it's been a minute.
Are you bisexual?
I ain't checked it like an hour or so. When she put that money on and texted me and let me know, ain't nothing on it.
I mean, just check it. Just check it.
I did just then. Ain't nothing on it. But I did see Mr. Charlie's got it posted, and your sister's got your YouTube channel backed up with a description of it. They took it down for the night, and but it's backed up now.
Well,
And you got 9 subscribers.
because I told my sister what to write to get it.
Yeah, I figured you did,
Yeah. They're hating that because the haters hate that.
master.
How many subscribers?
9.
9? Okay.
9. Yeah, and you don't want to really, it's not really out there, and it's just laying low. That's okay. It'll get out there. But also, Mr. What is that?
A domestic violence order.
Uh-oh.
You're kidding me.
Oh, I got served today.
For her? For Debbie?
Yeah, but you
Well,
need
you're kidding me.
Listen to me. I need you to watch her, everything she does.
I
She's
am.
not doing stuff about me. And she's doing it anyways on the night. Do not say nothing to her. Let her do it.
No, don't worry.
And they'll drop it.
I'm going to be watching everything. The only time I see is like shit she posts on YouTube. And when she goes up on live with Tina and said she couldn't talk about anything till after September the 18th, then she would tell everybody. So I guess today's September the 18th, is it?
Yeah, listen.
And you got that order.
Listen, she's not allowed to mention my name. She's not allowed to talk about me like that. If she signed, they can arrest her. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to file.
Well, I'm going to go back.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you, Global Telling. Thank you, Grandma.
That shit's funny. Got cut off. Anybody cash out?
Wait, all right. I added Markella's PayPal. Somebody was asking for it earlier. It's on the screen down at the bottom too. It's at Markella 1976. Let's see. Yeah, and this guy, Crack 40 TV, got to go to court. This dude got pulled over here in London. Jimbo called on me. Like, these people think I sit and watch YouTube 24 hours a day just to see if I can call law on somebody.
Right.
Like, let's see if Brad's in, drunk driving today, so I can call and get him arrested.
Yeah, he's stupid.
I wonder if Brad could change one of the last 2 days from this past year. Brad, would you take away that dude KTFOing you in your grandma's porch, or would you take away the drunk driving incident? Which one of those two would you remove from your history?
He'd take that legal charge away. I guarantee it.
Yeah. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of talk real soon about Ernie and who's going to follow, and just be prepared. There's going to be some people who are kind of outcasted, and there's some people who just still believe it, like was there Tiger Mama and Beloved Ghost probably. There's probably going to be a few people that still believe him, and that will believe his story when he comes out. There's some people who just want to believe it,
right?
For whatever reason, if it's something that Ernie's done or something that they need in their life, a hero, like I said. But looks like he's going to make an attempt. But you guys, you don't have to back the stand to join the fight against a criminal, and that's what Ernie is. Even if you're not friends here, you know, stand up against this guy this time.
Yeah.
Don't get sucked in and end up being a victim. That's what happens.
You will
Everybody
always be a victim if you deal with Ernie Shell. You will always be a victim because that's what he does. It don't matter who you are. It might take some years, but you will be a victim. If you want to see how he's going to treat you for real, go against something he says or call him out for something he does. See what he does. You'll know then.
Yeah. Charlie K said, if you don't hear it from me, it's not true. Just saying, everyone, I'm here to stay. Yeah, and that's another thing Ernie will do. And he's already started trying to do it, dropping little shades of doubt into people's minds, you know, like the two mean girls. There are no two mean girls. They're just aren't. And Ernie told somebody there was a secret Discord for all the creators where we get together. No, there ain't. Trust me. I would not be in a Discord with Mama T in it for anything. There's a lot of people I feel that way about. So yeah, there's no. The people who we work with, you see it, or we associate with, you see it. There ain't no secrets. Now Ernie's going to try to make you all think, oh, I got one of their mods, I got one of their trusted friends, I got this, I got that. You've heard the people tell him, his own friends in jail, like, Ernie, I've been at your house when you're saying there's things going on that aren't really going on. I know you're lying. And that's the thing. He's going to lie. He's going to say he's got people when he don't. Let's say he's got 5 backers. He'll tell you he's got 500. That's just the way he works. And mark my words, within a week of him actually getting out of jail, he will have a brand new T-shirt line for sale. You gonna get one, Kemper?
No.
I bet
Nobody gets one. You might
past.
send him money, but ain't nobody getting a T-shirt, man.
You getting twice as many as you got in the past?
Right, different color.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, he's still got some dues to pay. That's what I know. So it is what it is.
Yeah, the military stuff should really, and there's like other legit military channels who have picked up his story and have started telling about his stolen valor.
Well, that dude, that's the thing though. Like we were talking about it last night, and I'm gonna say it again. There's people that know that Ernie's lying, and they probably hate us or somebody that we're affiliated with more than they care about Ernie's lies.
Exactly.
Like this is, well, fuck them anyway. Do what you got to do, kind of situations. So they know he's full of shit, but at the same time, they don't care because he's attacking someone they hate.
Yep.
And that's why that happens.
Yeah.
At least in my
it does. It does. It happens a lot that way. But I mean, the community is better than it's been since I've been on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's much more peace. I know you got these people who are trying to be troublemakers, like little bird murd or whatever he is out there. But they're really big nothing nuggets. I mean, I don't even see anything in clips anymore about them. Like they're just pretty much insignificant. Bunch of liars and typical online creators without having to, you know, have any repercussions in real life.
Right.
So that's what you have to deal with here. All right. It's right, and it has been so peaceful, right? Since he's been gone. That's the thing. It's better than
not back.
Ernie. You're the absence of chaos doesn't mean things are dying. It means things are, you know, fun.
Yeah, but he's not out and he's not back around. So Just live it up, y'all. Live
Yep.
it up.
Yep. Don't worry,
He
Miss.
gets out, then we'll deal with it then.
Yep.
But as far as we know, he's not getting out.
Yep.
Not anytime soon. So
Enjoy the now. Enjoy
right.
the now. And when he gets out, Kemper and I will be full-fledged in hot pursuit.
Knee deep.
Yep.
Trust.
Yep. Long as he has a YouTube account and he's active, we will make it hell for him.
And regardless, in a few months, I'll have me a van and be mobile. So it's not going to be as easy and fun for him this time.
Tiny T, I would imagine that if he's only got a few months left, they would let him serve it out in jail.
Yeah.
If it's over, 3 to 6 months, I would say they may send him to prison for the rest of it.
Oh yeah, if he's doing more than a year, he's probably going to do it unless they have a contract with the county to keep people that should be in prison in their
Right.
facilities. That's the only
Right.
way it'd be different. But yeah, he could easily end up having to go right across the street where brother is. That's not out of the whole equation yet.
Right. I'm gonna put up a poll, guys. It's our poll. You're very impressive little boy. Some point is I'm not get lost in the not wouldn't get along. All right. Now read all the answers because I'm not putting the button.
You're not?
I might put one on there that says all the above. You're not what, Kemper?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. My bad. Let's see. Mama T, Laura, who else is defected? Was one of Ernie's high. Oh, here we go. All right. Pull up. Who will run back to Tiger's Jungle first? Mama T, Laura, Renee Marie, or all of the above? All right.
I'm saying all of the above. And what's going to happen is they're going to all argue on who was back with him first. That's what the argument's going to be.
Yeah. There's Kemper's GoFundMe. Thank you for sharing that, Erica. That's for Kemper's goal of hitting that van life someday.
Yeah, man.
And he may
Well, I'm
travel
working so
to
much
town
too.
near you and do a live stream remotely.
Oh yeah, I definitely plan on doing live streams.
That would be fun.
Out and about, next to a river, creek, stream, lake, mountain, ravine, downtown, whatever.
Now, I did not put Beloved Ghosts and them on the list because I don't think they're going anywhere. I think.
Yeah, they're not there, or they didn't leave to have to come back for.
Yeah.
John, I did too. Tiny T, I agree. He needs to go to prison. He needs to sit for a while. He just needs to sit. The longer they keep him, the less meth he's going to have available.
Yeah. Buddy, it's 2:00. I didn't realize it. Time is flying by these days. We keep rolling.
Yep. Time
We keep
flies
going
when you're getting
live
old,
not
bro.
consecutively, and people might start talking like we might be having a comeback.
Do what?
I said we keep going live all these nights consecutive, and people might start chattering about a comeback.
All right.
Don't call it a comeback. We've been there for years.
Right. Heck yeah, man. I love it.
Tiny T. Your eyes are heavy, but I want to hear you. Well, I think we're about to call it sleep time anyway. It's getting late for us old men too.
Yeah, I got to go back and do another double. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's weekend. All right, brother. How much snow you got?
Oh, we only got like an inch.
No shit.
No, it's just cold.
Looking outside here on my porch, I would say
Well, it might be 2 inches, but it's not a lot. Not for us.
I'd say I've got 4.5, maybe 5 inches. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
snow.
right now, like her snow that's falling is like really just, it's not even a whole flurry. It's a piece of a flurry. There's just a lot of it. It's just so cold, it's not going to be fluffy. You know what I mean?
Hey, Pink Volo.
So, what's that?
Sorry, yeah, we kind of announced late. We're going to try and get back on schedule a little bit, but like I said, Kemper's wearing himself out up there. But maybe things will slow down pretty soon here, and we can.
We'll do it up again tomorrow.
Yeah, we should be back tomorrow night. If nothing comes up. So you guys again about the same time. We'll have a lot more fun. We might break out some videos and do some compilations and talk about our welcome back party whenever the tiger does come back.
Well, I was going to say,
welcome back blanket party.
What's today? The 10th?
10th, yep.
Okay, so, well, it's the 11th now. So, so in 3 days, it's 3 years.
Yeah, we got we got Stan birthday coming up, anniversary, however you want to say it. Our channel was born January the 13th, 2022.
Ernie didn't show up for his arraignment on January 13th, or was it 12th?
12th.
January 12th,
12th,
2023. And in 2025, Ernie, not on the run anymore, sits in jail awaiting consequences. It's a beautiful fucking thing.
Yep. Ernie, these people will never beat you. Son, you lost. You have lost. I guess until tomorrow night, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change.
Please help me, Facebook.
I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough.
I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad.
The girl put a wig on, dressed up like my mother, and seduced my father while he was drunk.
I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and
there's a hurricane.
Crack your holder too.
Where? Is it in Kentucky?
Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
I've got $20 in my fucking name. Just trying to get by, man. I ain't asking anybody for a damn thing. I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do. I need some help. I ain't got no work to do. I gotta do something. I think she's got to do this right here. Watch them first.
I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you
supposed to say officially, the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official, right?